Hi everyone, my name is Remy, class of 2019. I am currently a video editor in Richmond, Virginia, with a few different roles before this in the post-production world. My piece of advice to you would be make connections and don't be afraid to take the next step. What I mean by that is each internship, each job that you have, and everybody you meet in those roles will help you get to where you want to go in your career. Your first job out of school might not be your dream job, but you never know if who might come back around down the road, who they might know. Everything you learn in these roles and in this time will be so important in getting you where you want to go. So don't be afraid to write thank you notes, message people on LinkedIn, always be the person in your new role who is willing to learn, willing to grow, go the extra mile to do the thing that no one wants to do, and it will really get you so far. So good luck, work hard. If anyone is interested in a post-production video editor role in Richmond, Virginia, feel free to message me on LinkedIn. I can't wait to see where you all end up, and good luck.
Hey everybody, Jake Lyman here, Sports Media and Analytics class of 2022. If I have any advice for you as you make your way at Virginia Tech and try and set yourself up best to have a career in journalism or sports or whatever it is that you want to do, I'd say it's just take advantage of the opportunities that you have in front of you. There are so many chances to get involved as a student at Virginia Tech, whether that's with 3304 Sports or with SPJ or with ESPN Blacksburg or Hokie Vision or Tech Sideline or whatever it is. There are so many ways for you to get involved and get professional experience while you're a student at Virginia Tech. Everything you do in classes is so important, but when you go into the field and you try and get a job, they're going to care way more about your reel or your portfolio or what you can do for them professionally and your experience than they will about what your GPA is. So that would be my advice for you. Get involved, make connections, and get reps. The more that you do, the better that you will be and the better set up you'll be when you try and make a career in this after school. That's all I got for you. Go Hokies and good luck.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Gabe. I am an anchor in Fort Myers at the station Wink News, it's a CBS affiliate. I graduated from Virginia Tech in 2019. I had the best time at Tech. I'm actually originally from Southwest Virginia, so I know the area very, very well. I just want to say good luck to all of you guys out there. I know you have some great professors. They really helped me throughout my career. Now, if you are planning on getting into broadcast journalism, whether it be news, whether it be sports, I have some advice for you. So I am currently in news, but I did do a few internships through sports. So what I would have to offer and also say to you is get on those internships. If you really, really want to get into this industry, I think that is the most important thing. The internships, get the real world experience and what it's actually like to be inside of a newsroom and working with those professionals. I think that's the biggest thing. Also, networking. If you see somebody out on the street that you think, hey, I might know them or they might have some good advice, ask them or message them on LinkedIn. It really doesn't matter. Don't be afraid and don't be ashamed. Just do it. That's kind of how I did it, especially when I was at Virginia Tech. Another thing too is read. That's the biggest thing that I learned since going from college to the real world of getting a job, especially in news. Read, read, read. When you read, you're knowing what's going on around the world, whether it be sports or whether it just be news or current events. I think that's something that really, really helped me kind of get an understanding of what's going on. And when you do graduate and you do get your first job, let's say in news or sports, just know it's gonna be tough, the adjustment, but you got it. You just got to keep on pushing and you got to keep on working. So the big takeaways here, get those internships, connect with people. Don't be afraid to connect with people either. Ask any question. People want to help you. And also just work hard. I wish you guys the best of luck and go Hokies.
Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Leonard. I am a sports reporter at Channel 10 WSLS in Roanoke and a 2018 graduate from Virginia Tech. My biggest piece of advice for people who are approaching graduation or applying for jobs is just try not to stress yourself out. This is a super fun time in your life and it's a time that you'll never get back. Jobs will come and go. Just make sure that you are honing in on the skills that you've learned at Virginia Tech and in your internships. Invest in your relationships and connections and just continue to be you. The reason that you will get a job is because it's meant for you, not meant for somebody else or because of XYZ. Just be yourself, go in there with confidence, and you will do great things. If you need more advice or want to chat more, you can find me on Twitter at @BrookeLeonard or shoot me an email, brookeleonardtv@gmail.com. I wish you guys the best of luck. Good luck at the comm fair. And I look forward to seeing where this graduating class ends up. Hopefully we're coworkers.
Hi everyone, my name is Alessandra Young and I graduated from Virginia Tech back in 2019. I'm currently a nightside reporter and I've been in news a little over 4 years. So some words of advice: take advantage of those career fairs, of internships, because both of those things really help you get your foot in the door. Apply, and apply some more. There's a lot of opportunities within the multimedia journalism department at Virginia Tech, and use them. Use the professors. You know, go to Paul, get your equipment checked out, make reels, whether you're in front of the camera, behind the camera. People need to see what you can do and why they should hire you. Practice. It doesn't make perfect, and honestly, we mess up all the time. Live shots. If I had $1 for every live shot I messed up on, I could buy myself out of this contract. But it's all about learning and adapting every single position in news. You're gonna have to be flexible. You're gonna have to be able to manage time. And you're going to have to just get through crazy chaos with everything breaking around you. It's really important to rely on your teammates. You know, a lot of stations, it becomes like a family and you really have to rely on one another. Something I think it's really important for any of you considering coming into this industry is that, you know, there's going to be some really tough times or some really tough days, but every single show is a new opportunity to start again and start fresh. You're going to make mistakes, so lean on the people that you work with because you can't do this job alone. And so really utilize all of the resources that are given to you, and good luck.
Yeah. No.
Hey everyone, my name is Nolan Nichols. I graduated undergrad in 2014 with a degree in multimedia journalism, and now currently I am the manager of video production for U.S. Travel Association, which is headquartered in Washington, D.C. But just really quick, just wanted to share 3 things that kind of helped me after I graduated from Virginia Tech that maybe can help you in your journey as well. Number 1 is figure out what type of life that you want. So for example, there's a lot of different career trajectories that you can have from a multimedia journalism or communication degree. If you want to go into local news, broadcast television, you start in the smaller markets, smaller towns, and then you move up to a medium-sized city and then maybe a big-sized city. Other paths, you can move straight to a city and try to find a job within a big city right away. There's different lifestyles, different hours. So really kind of think about what type of life is it that you do want. I was interested in broadcast journalism, but I kind of realized I wanted to live in a city. And so I kind of navigated away from that trajectory because I really valued wanting to live in a city. That's not everybody. Maybe your passion is broadcast news and you want to jump in anywhere that you can. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just figuring out what's the best answer for you. Number 2, and this was huge for me, is reach out to people to shadow them. I originally thought I wanted to work behind the scenes for Good Morning America, or I wanted to work at ESPN or Turner Sports. I wanted to work at all those places. And what I did was I just reached out to people and asked, hey, can I come up and just shadow a production? And what I realized is some of those places that I shadowed, I realized, man, I actually don't want to work here. In some places, it did make me want to work there. So shadowing really allows you to see firsthand, okay, what is it like? My perception might be off. Like, what is it like at these places? What is it like in that role? Shadowing is a great way to help you figure out where your interests are and what is it that you really want to do, because it's hard to kind of figure that out. And that leads me to my last point. Expand your horizon. You know, originally I thought I wanted to work for an ESPN or inside the NBA on TNT. Those were my dreams. And then it became, no, I want to work for an NFL team or a Major League Baseball team or some other professional sport team. And then it became U.S. Travel Association. It changed. And what happened was I just expanded my horizon a little bit. There's a lot of cool opportunities out there. So don't just don't draw small circles. Like, be willing to be like, oh, that sounds like an interesting job. Let me apply to it and just see what happens. There's no hurt in expanding your horizons and seeing what else is out there that maybe you didn't even think about. And I just want to conclude with this. It's hard to figure out what it is that you want to do. So do not put pressure on yourself that you need to figure it out in your 20s. What is the career for you? No, like, you're going to learn more as you go. You'll learn things in one job, and then you'll go to another job, and you'll learn something else, and then you'll go somewhere else. So, like, it's all a journey. So don't feel like there's so much pressure to get it right. Just keep moving forward. You don't have to get it 100% right. Just keep moving forward. I am so excited for the next great things that are ahead for you all. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or would love to talk more. Would love to connect with you. You can email me. There's 2 email addresses. Either works. You can email at Nolan5, Nolan, the number 5, at vt.edu, or you can email me at nolan@amilliondreams.info. Thank you all so much. Good luck to you, and thanks again.
My best advice for while you're in college to make yourself successful in the job field would be, number 1, land in that internship. Even if it's in a field that you're kind of hesitant, don't really know if you want to do, you never know, you might actually truly enjoy it. But while you're at that internship, make those connections. Connections will get you so far, especially whenever you're applying for jobs. You can use those people as references, or better yet, they may be able to offer you a job, and your interview process, that job process overall, could be somewhat easier. Now, connections aren't just made at internships, you know, they're made throughout your whole college career. So your professors, those can be great references to use when you're trying to get out into the job field. Also, something else can be activities and organizations you're with on campus. So for example, I was in a sorority at my time at Virginia Tech, and I really didn't think it would help me land a future job. I just wanted it to make more friends. But actually, someone that I never even met in the sorority, she was a couple years older than me, had a job at the news station I applied for. I reached out to her and just said, hey, I'm in the same sorority that you were when you were at Tech. Do you mind looking at my reel? And if you think I would be a good candidate for the job? can you tell your news director I applied? And she did. And she said, I know this girl, even though we didn't truly know each other, but still is that connection. She was like, I know a few people that know you. I'm taking their word for it. So just how you present yourself, I think that's going to be the best piece of advice that you can have throughout your college career to make sure that you get that job.
Hi Hokies, my name is Sam Smith. I am a 2018 Virginia Tech Comm graduate. I am also now working at Virginia Tech as a communications and marketing specialist for the School of Education. But before this, I worked in local news as a digital content manager in Roanoke. So, I know exactly how you guys are feeling. I know it can be super nerve-wracking, but here are some things that I wish I would have known when I was in your shoes. Number one is that the skills that you are learning as a part of your degree are so transferable to any other career path that you may choose. Everyone is always going to be looking for people who are quick on their feet, who know how to communicate with others, who have a good eye for photography or videography, and are able to really thoroughly research different topics and then communicate that to the masses. So just know that you are getting a fantastic education that you'll be able to use wherever you find yourself later on in life. Number two is that, you should be using this time to be a sponge. You never know when you're going to need to use those skills you learned in class that you never thought you'd use again. I'm definitely finding myself in that position now, so don't think it can't happen to you. And just know that, have fun. The skills that you're learning are, really fun to apply in the job field. And so just try and absorb as much information and knowledge as you can so that when you are out in the field, you're able to rely on that. Good luck, have fun, and I hope to see you all somewhere out in the career field.
What's up, guys? This is Kevin DiDomenico, class of 2022 at Virginia Tech. Some advice I have for current students: get involved in as many things as possible, no matter what you want to do, production work, broadcasting, anything. Get as many reps as possible, because when it comes time to go after school, you gotta be ready. Another thing I would say, just be nice to everyone. You never know who's going to help you later in life, and that's just much more fun when you're nice to everyone. Let's see. I would say never say no to an opportunity. Always say yes. That's got to be your number one word. Yes to every opportunity. It's going to take you away from a lot of social aspects of school, but you're going to be ready to go when you get out.
Hi fellow Hokies, my name is Mackenzie Williams. I am from the class of 2022 and majored in multimedia journalism. I currently work as a communications associate for Science Magazine here in Washington, D.C. Some advice that I have for you guys. First and foremost, creativity matters. Whether this is pitching a story or coming up with a social media campaign, being able to put your own spin on things and is really going to set you apart. And a lot of people want to hear your opinions. I've been in rooms with professionals who have had way much more experience than me, and I thought at times that they don't care what I had to say, but it's actually frankly the opposite. They want to hear what you have to say. They want someone that is young and has fresh ideas, so never ever think otherwise. Second, be open to new fields. I'm currently in PR now. I never would have thought I would go as a journalism major, but I definitely actually come to like it. So I would definitely be open to new fields and sectors, and kind of work with your networks to see where you land. That's kind of how I ended up where I am. And thirdly, explore your interests. While you're in college, you have the freedom to orient your portfolio and your news stories and reels to things that interest you or things you might want to explore, or that can really help you in the long run post-grad to focus on something that you discovered that you were really passionate about in undergrad. So I would really highly encourage that.